Good morning everyone, James Anderson reporting live for the North Coast Courier here in Umdloti this morning. The residents are protesting against what they believe to be negligence from Salta development to our right here after 2 rounds of recent flooding. We are joined by Kevin Minter-Brown, who is an Umdloti resident and one of the leaders of this protest. Kevin, please start over here.
Well, as we know, we've had these 2 perfect storms in recent weeks, and with the first storm and the damage after the first storm, we can understand, we saw the damage was vast, and we could trace it all back using pictures and drones. We know where the sand came from, we know where the excess water came from, and it came from the development. Now, after the first one, we can understand, sure, all right, let's rectify this. But then 6 weeks later or 5 weeks later to have yet another storm and worse consequences. People, many homes have gone. We have entire tracts of land that have disappeared. We have businesses that are shut. We have sewage flowing through our streets. We have sewage flowing through Bottom Shopping Centre. And although the developers say they have done their due diligence and they followed protocol, we understand that, but we are saying there is something fatally flawed because this has happened twice. And what we know, James, is that the rain is coming back again. And what is going to happen? This is why we are here. We are insisting that we want an action plan immediately to alleviate the problem that is happening again.
Do you believe that Salta had any relevant intervention between the 2 floods?
If it was not insignificant because it happened again. Exactly the same places, it happened again. So whatever the intervention was not sufficient. We need them to understand the magnitude of the problem. These people behind us here, they're not just angry, they're grieving. We've lost members of it, nobody passed away, fortunately, thanks to our very good Smart Village. Our Smart Village has been incredible at rallying funds, getting the work done. And the Smart Village and the locals here were very instrumental in making sure nobody got hurt. So we were very lucky at that. There were a few rescues that were done, but we are just, we're angry, we're grieving. Our village is a tourist destination. There were no tourists here, and we're in the press now, we're all over. Are the tourists going to come back? Would you? We've had no water, we've got sewage everywhere. A lot of these people have lost their businesses, their homes. We're angry, we just want some answers.
And then finally, Kevin, before I let you go, I believe you've drawn up a memorandum this morning. Could you tell me what's first contained in that memorandum and what you expect to happen this morning?
Well, we are hoping that a representative will come down. We understand, we doubt very much the big boss will come down, but we're hoping that someone will come down and receive our memorandum in good faith. I think it's fairly obvious what's going on here. This community is upset, and they are capitalizing on this community. They've used Umdloti in all their marketing, and yet the village is now decimated. So we are just hoping that someone will come and receive that memorandum, and most importantly, act on it.
Kevin Minter-Brown, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate your help. And if you'll just join me, I will take you around showing you the protest a little bit. So as you can see, between 50 and 60 residents this morning. Obviously all stood here. Just for some context and just to put you in position, I'm just going to turn around. This is the Salta development directly in front of us here. This is where residents believe a lot of the mud originated from the mud flows that coursed down through Umdloti. And that's obviously why they're here protesting today. As any Salta representatives do come and the memorandum is handed over, we will of course bring you the latest news. But yeah, just for now, this is Umdloti Main Road this morning, where residents are protesting against obviously what they believe to be negligence. So stay with us and follow the North Coast Courier for more live updates. Thank you very much.